Okay, Aries rising. So your rising sign is representing the person that you're here to become and the person that you are rising into. Aries risings are naturally extroverted and people who are very large and in charge. They definitely hold a presence, but the rising sign also represents our soul and our spirit, which has a separate expression of that's a bit more subtle and discreet. And so that can be a little bit conflicting with the Aries energy. So a lot of Aries risings too can be a little bit shy and a little bit withdrawn because they are kind of conflicted with this need for wanting to exert themselves and be loud and argue and discuss. But their soul kind of like fights that way to kind of project themselves. At school, you were probably the kid who was always picked as the team captain or the person to always do the presentations or take control. Aries rising. They have come to show us how to argue, but also come to a great solution. They're really good at mediating a situation. They're able to take an argument and a heated discussion into a space of resolution eloquently. They also have really good bodies because the first house, it's very much at home in the first house. And so Aries rising tend to have really good bodies, just have a natural physique, and even they could eat like fried food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and still manage to have abs. They maybe pride themselves on their bodies. These are like the personal trainers. These are people who have like just a natural nice physique. Aries risings also love their fashion, and they probably stand out and naturally attract like beautiful clothing and really pride themselves on how they look and how they appear. So you can tell it's an Aries rising from how they dress. They pride themselves on their appearance. And it also rules the head. So you can always spot an Aries rising by, maybe they have a really large head or a really small head, face tattoos, like piercings on their face. And with Mars there, when you're out of alignment, you may attract like mishaps with like maybe get into car accidents, or when you're not feeling heard, you might like, I don't know, fall off your bike or get into I don't know, like scratch your face. Those kind of things are little signs of that you get sent just to show that you are out of alignment. How else you can also spot an Aries rising is these people are really fashionable and also set trends. They're natural leaders, and so whatever they do, people always want to follow them, whether that be on social media or they might be wearing a particular outfit, putting something together, and now everybody around them is wearing that particular thing, or they might start wearing a new perfume and that's like the new craze now. So they're like the trendsetters, and they naturally attract people are drawn to them because they just have this way of being that people want to know more and be around them.